Kensington Palace released touchingly intimate engagement portrait of Harry and Meghan, in a daring £56,000 sheer couture dress taken by photographer, who has shot some of Hollywood's finest. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle today released two intimate official engagement portraits almost a month after announcing their plans to get married next year. The two pictures were taken by celebrated fashion and celebrity photographer Alexi Lubomirski, who has snapped everyone from Julia Roberts to Angelina Jolie. The photographs of Harry and Meghan, who is wearing a British-made dress worth a whopping £56,000, were taken earlier this week at Frogmore House, a private royal residence in the grounds of Windsor Castle. The refreshingly warm photographs will be welcomed by many observers, as a contrast to some of the more formal engagement portraits of other royals in the past. An intimate black and white portrait of the newly engaged couple embracing has been published alongside an endearing, but more formal picture of them sat together holding hands. The black and white image, taken in the grounds of the house, shows the prince and his fiancée smiling and embracing as their heads touch. Meghan holds the prince's face, with her engagement ring prominent, as he wraps his arms around her. The other photograph shows the couple, dressed smartly, sat on the steps of Frogmore with the US former actress just below her fiancé. Meghan places her left hand on Harry's right hand, again showing her engagement ring, as they both look at the photographer. Meghan chose a couture gown by British label Ralph and Russo, which is understood to have cost an eye-watering £56,000, to pose in her husband-to-be's arms on the steps of Frogmore House. It was anything but a safe choice from the star for the couple's official portrait, given that the bodice of the dress is entirely sheer. When it appeared on the AW1617 catwalk, the model wore it without a bra underneath. For a second, close-up photo of the couple embracing, Meghan is wearing a cream jumper understood to by Victoria Beckham, in a huge coup for the Spice Girl turned fashion designer. Apparently also keen to support British brands for the special shoot, Prince Harry chose a coat by Burberry for their black and white picture. Frogmore House is where Harry's cousin, Peter Phillips, son of the Queen's daughter, Princess Anne, held his wedding reception with Canadian Autumn Kelly, in 2008. And has been tipped privately as a possible venue for Harry and Meghan's own bash. Intriguingly, it was at that party that Harry introduced his then-girlfriend, Chelsea Davy, to his grandmother, the Queen, for the first time. It may explain why Meghan was seen in deep conversation with Mr. Phillips, at the Queen's Christmas lunch at Buckingham Palace yesterday. Harry brought his new fiancée to the Queen's annual Christmas lunch at the palace yesterday, where she was introduced to almost every member of the royal family. The couple announced their engagement on November 27, and a few days later a proud prince introduced his bride-to-be to the nation, during a series of official events in Nottingham. It has already been confirmed that Meghan will be part of the royal party, at Sandringham for Christmas. Harry and Meghan will marry at St. George's Chapel, at Windsor Castle on May 19. Last month they said they had chosen Windsor, because it was a very special place for the prince, and said that he and Meghan had regularly spent time there together, during their 16-month romance. It appears they again chose the beautiful grounds of the Queen's Berkshire residence for the new photographs, released today to mark their engagement. Royal aides said the couple's choice of photographer didn't come from a personal relationship, they simply liked his work. Mr. Lubomirski said, "It was an incredible honor to be asked to document this wonderful event, but also a great privilege to be invited to share, and be a witness to this young couple's love for one another. I cannot help but smile when I look at the photos that we took of them, such was their happiness together."